Imagine the moment. You've crunched the numbers, you've watched the charts, and finally, your investment portfolio hits that magic figure. The one you've been chasing for years, the number that, in theory, should set you free. But then, an unsettling realization dawns. Nothing actually feels different. Your morning routine hasn't changed. The weight of your responsibilities remains. You still check your work email with the same anxious regularity. This isn't the grand escape you envisioned. Many people believe that simply accumulating a large enough sum or achieving a certain return percentage automatically translates into replacing their paycheck. They're taught that higher returns are the golden ticket. Yet for countless individuals who reach or even surpass the number, the daily grind persists, and financial independence feels as distant as ever. There's a hidden condition, a critical piece of the puzzle, that most investors overlook, and it creates a profound tension between expectation and reality. So, when does investment income truly begin to outpace and ultimately replace your day job? Is it purely about the sheer size of the income stream, or does its reliability, its unwavering consistency through market storms hold more weight? Perhaps it's about the underlying risk you're willing to tolerate to achieve that income. We're going to cut through the noise and provide clarity on what truly defines that elusive crossover point, the moment where your money genuinely starts working harder than you do. This question isn't just academic, it's more pertinent now than ever. We're living in an era where the cost of living seems to skyrocket relentlessly, while salary growth often stagnates, leaving many feeling like they're running on a treadmill that's constantly speeding up. The dream of early retirement or even just a less stressful work life feels increasingly out of reach. Misjudging this transition, believing you're financially independent when you're not, can have devastating consequences, delaying true liberation by years, even decades. It's a costly mistake to assume your spreadsheet projections will seamlessly translate into real-world cash flow. Historically, the blueprint for financial success has been straightforward. Work diligently, save consistently, and invest for the long term. This traditional model, ingrained in generations, taught us to prioritize a stable career first, then funnel excess earnings into investments, expecting a gradual, almost passive accumulation of wealth. This framework shaped our collective expectations about passive income, that it's a slow, steady tide that will eventually lift all boats. We've been conditioned to believe that once that tide reaches a certain level, the need for active labor simply recedes. However, this simplistic view often fails spectacularly in the face of modern economic complexities and personal financial realities, creating a disconnect between the ideal and the achievable. The common benchmark people rely on is often a simple multiplication. If I have X amount invested and it returns Y% annually, then I'll generate Z income. This Z income is then compared directly to their salary. On paper, it looks sound. You might hit that number, see the hypothetical income exceed your monthly expenses, and feel a surge of triumph. But for many, this milestone rarely translates into actual day-to-day changes. They still commute, still answer to a boss, still navigate office politics. The gap between paper returns and usable, reliable income is vast, and it's where most people stumble. The market might show a 10% annual return, but that doesn't mean 10% of your portfolio value magically appears in your checking account each year, ready to cover your mortgage and groceries. This brings us to the hidden mechanism that dictates true financial independence: volatility and the timing of your withdrawals. Investment averages can be incredibly misleading. A portfolio might achieve an average 8% annual return over a decade, but within that decade, there could be years of 20% gains followed by years of 10% losses. If you're relying on that income during a downturn, you're forced to sell assets at a loss, eroding your principal and jeopardizing your long-term income stream. Consistency, therefore, matters far more than mere averages. It's not just about the total returns, it's about the durability of that income, its ability to withstand market fluctuations without forcing you back into the workforce. This is why understanding the true nature of investment income is so crucial. Only those with sufficiently diversified portfolios, often with a significant portion in stable, income-generating assets like high-quality dividend stocks or bonds, and a substantial enough buffer to weather market storms, can safely reach that crossover point where investment income genuinely replaces a salary. They've built not just a large portfolio, but a resilient income machine. Others, who might appear to reach it on paper, with a portfolio heavily weighted towards growth stocks or less stable assets, can find themselves in a precarious position. Their income is often an illusion, a withdrawal against a fluctuating principle that could vanish overnight. They might feel financially free, but the reality is they remain tethered to the whims of the market, unable to comfortably make irreversible lifestyle choices like quitting their job or moving to a higher cost of living area. The tension ratchets up when you realize how many people make these life-altering decisions based on a false sense of security, only to find themselves scrambling when the market inevitably corrects. The bigger picture here extends beyond individual portfolios to the very structure of our economic lives. The true game changer isn't just about accumulating enough capital to generate income. It's about achieving leverage. It's about shifting from selling your time for money, the traditional employment model, to having your capital work for you, or even having your ideas and systems work for you. This isn't just personal finance. It's understanding broader economic realities. When your investment income surpasses your day job, you haven't just replaced a salary. You've gained optionality. You've moved from being a participant in the labor market to a capital owner, or at least someone with significant capital influence. This fundamental shift gives you power, allowing you to choose how you spend your most valuable asset, your time. It's not about freedom from work, but freedom of choice regarding work. What most people miss is that the crossover isn't just a financial calculation. It's a fundamental redefinition of risk exposure. When you rely solely on a salary, your primary risk is job loss or career stagnation. When you transition to relying on investment income, your risk profile shifts dramatically to market volatility, inflation, and the longevity of your capital. Many spreadsheet successes fail in practice because they don't adequately account for these new risks or the psychological toll of watching your salary fluctuate with market sentiment. The core insight, then, is that replacing your day job income with investment income isn't about achieving a specific number. It's about building a robust, diversified income system that can withstand shocks and provide consistent, inflation-adjusted cash flow. It's about understanding that the goal isn't just more money, but more dependable money, money that doesn't demand your constant attention or risk your long-term security. This redefines the very goal itself. Should replacing a salary even be the ultimate objective? Or is it about creating enough financial resilience to pursue work that truly fulfills you regardless of its pay? Chasing that crossover point too early, without the necessary capital safeguards and income diversification, can create new, even more insidious risks, potentially forcing you back into a job you despise, but this time with a depleted nest egg. The real question then becomes, what truly makes income dependable? And how do we build that dependability not just on paper, but in the unpredictable reality of our lives? The real question then becomes, what truly makes income dependable? And how do we build that dependability not just on paper, but in the unpredictable reality of our lives? This forces us to reevaluate what true financial independence means. Is it merely having enough money to cover expenses? Or is it having the flexibility and resilience to navigate life's inevitable storms without compromising your long-term vision? Many chase the illusion of a numerical threshold, believing that once they hit the number, all their financial anxieties will magically disappear. Yet the journey often reveals that the pursuit of a static income replacement figure can be a trap, leading to strategies that prioritize aggressive growth over sustainable stability. The true breakthrough in understanding this crossover point lies in recognizing that not all income is created equal. A salary, while often capped, offers a predictable rhythm and often benefits like health insurance and retirement contributions. Investment income, especially from growth-oriented assets, can be volatile, requiring a different mindset and a robust buffer. Dividends and rental income offer more stability, but often demand significant capital upfront or ongoing management. The crucial distinction is between income that can be generated and income that can be relied upon consistently year after year. Through market downturns and economic shifts, this reliability often comes at a price. Potentially lower headline returns, but significantly reduced stress and greater peace of mind. Consider the individual who meticulously calculates their financial independence number based on an aggressive average market return. They might reach it on paper during a bull market, feeling a surge of confidence. However, if their portfolio then drops 30% in a bear market, their income might plummet, forcing them back into the workforce or severely curtailing their lifestyle. This scenario highlights the critical flaw in simply equating a portfolio's value with its income-generating capacity. The actual crossover point isn't a single number, but a dynamic state of financial robustness where your income streams are resilient enough to absorb fluctuations without threatening your core needs. It's about building a fortress, not just a house of cards. This shift in perspective compels us to move beyond the simplistic goal of merely replacing a paycheck. Instead, it encourages us to build a diversified income ecosystem. This might include a mix of stable dividend stocks, rental properties with consistent cash flow, even a highly profitable side business that complements investment gains. The goal isn't just one source of income to replace another, but multiple uncorrelated streams that collectively create a resilient financial foundation. This strategy inherently reduces risk, not by avoiding it, but by spreading it across different asset classes and income-generating activities. It's about creating redundancy, much like a well-engineered system designed to prevent single points of failure. Ultimately, the question of when investment income beats your day job transcends mere arithmetic. It becomes a profound inquiry into what kind of life you want to lead and what level of financial security you truly need to lead it authentically. Is the objective to simply stop working, or is it to gain the power to work on your own terms, pursuing passions without financial duress? The latter suggests that the true crossover isn't just about the dollar amount, but about the quality, durability, and autonomy that your income provides. It's about building a financial life that gives you choices, not just replaces necessities. The journey isn't about escaping work, but about transforming your relationship with it, enabling you to chase purpose, not just paychecks. The ultimate dependability isn't found in a single investment, but in a thoughtfully constructed, resilient financial framework that empowers your life choices, come what may.